I am J6er.
Okay. My camera's live.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Good
off
evening, you guys.
probation
Well,
for a
Oliver
year
wants
now.
my pizza.
So
He does
I'm
get
done.
to eat. But
Yeah. it's just
all
me
right,
just
you
for
guys.
other people.
All right, so we're gonna have starting our Memorial Weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. You know, it's a tough day today. Two of the OathKeepers got sentences. I'm sure everybody knows. Rose got 18 years and Kelly Meggs got 12. And it was tough to hear a lot about that. We'll go into that later. But the Miss Jenny Cudd from Texas is Jess gets sentenced in the morning, and Ken gets his sentencing starts at 1:30 tomorrow. So we're gonna keep them in our prayers, y'all.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Hey Patriots, I'm Jenny Cudd, January 6th defendant. I wanted to just give you a scotch of information today, because today is the first time that I have felt any amount of hope for our country in a very long time, especially since January 6th.
Wow.
After we went to Stuart Rhodes' sentencing hearing, then we went over to the Rayburn building, and I was with Angel Harrison, Kenneth Harrelson's wife. And she emailed her representative while we were in the cafeteria and said, hey, I'm here in the cafeteria. And his staffer said, come on over. And so we went over to the office, and I'm not kidding, we sat in his office for at least 2 hours.
Wow.
Talking to two of his senior staffers that have been there, you know, working here on Capitol Hill for like 17, 18 years.
Wow.
And talk to them about so many details, you know, and then they're asking all these questions and everything. And they've helped Angel a lot with the VA issues, because the VA keeps trying to pull like Ken's VA benefits and everything like that. And one of the things that she's especially concerned about is if he does wind up getting this domestic terrorism enhancement tomorrow at sentencing, that will then automatically cancel all VA benefits and also remove his military retirement, which is horrifying because he earned that when he fought for our country.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. And so it was very refreshing to my heart as a patriot to listen to these staffers and for them to ask all these questions and to be involved and everything like that. And I looked at them and I said, can one of you come to Ken's sentencing tomorrow? Because, of course, the big boss, right, isn't around, and that's fine, but there's oodles of staffers. And I said, you don't have to come and talk to media, you don't have to come and announce it, like anything like that, but it would mean the world to the families. You know, it would mean the world to Angel that one of y'all cares enough to come to the sentencing tomorrow so that you can see firsthand what it is that happens.
Yep. Amen.
Because as much as I try to keep up with January 6th and the defendants that I care about and the cases and all of that kind of stuff, until I came here to D.C. a couple days ago and actually witnessed these sentencing hearings, right? I only ever had my sentencing hearing to compare it to. And to listen to them and to listen to the lies and how they twist everything and how ridiculous the judges are. It's a whole different ballgame. And so I would just encourage everybody to please reach out to get to know the staffers of your congressperson.
I didn't know, did you say that, are you at liberty to say the congressperson's name?
Yes, his name is Bill Posey from Florida. And Angel said that he has helped her, his office has helped her on several different issues, especially the VA benefits issue. And please get to know the staffers. Like, I had no idea that it's the staffers that actually run the show,
Yes.
right? Because the elected officials are super busy doing all the things that they do.
All the things they
But the
don't.
staffers have been here for years
Tuesday
and
to
years and
Thursday.
years,
Yeah.
regardless of who the elected official is that they work for. And so I'm very grateful that I got to experience that. I'm very grateful that Bill Posey's office isn't afraid of being involved in January 6th.
Beautiful.
And I hope that they show up tomorrow. Please keep Angel in your prayers and all of her kids and family members and everything like that. They're okay right now. They feel hopeful right now. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. We know that all of this is unjust. And again, I just want to say thank you to all of you that stay out here on Freedom Corner every single night and represent every single one of us, because what you do is vitally important. All the live streamers, all the people that comment, all of that stuff. It's very important. Love you,
Thank
Patriots.
Jenny. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah, that's
Jenny.
amazing when, you know,
Beautiful.
that, thank you, Jenny.
Take some flowers in
It is
Texas
a
this
fact
weekend.
that keeping the pressure on these Congress people and all of you in watching live stream and everybody listening and those on the Twitter spaces, you know, I hear everybody pushing the pressure on your representatives, and that really works. It's going to have to work because the temperature is changing, because they know that the public, the people want answers. And the more that we demand these answers, the more that we demand an investigation, the more that we are present, consistent with our message, they cannot ignore us. They cannot ignore it. And what I'm more afraid of is that our people are going to ignore all of what's happening. Because just like Jenny said, just like, you know, Susie and AJ that have come in and they've sat in and on some of the court hearings, and glory be, all of us that have sat through it, you know, and it's like, please come and see the injustice, the lies, the absolute kangaroo court that is the DC federal courthouse over there. It is abhorrent what they're doing to our fellow people. They're criminalizing our forefathers. They are criminalizing what our country was founded upon. And they're doing it under the guise of for the rule of law and the peaceful transfer of power, and that January 6th was an embarrassment. Well, they can kiss my ass. January 6th was not an embarrassment. January 6th was the day that the American people knocked on the doors and said, we are out here. Yep. Nobody wanted to take things over. Everybody wanted to pause. Everybody wanted to use their First Amendment right to redress their grievances. And they can tell me all day long that my husband is a liar, that I'm a liar, that we're all idiots, but we're not. Amen. We're not. And, you know, this weekend we are going to have fellowship, and we're going to stand in solidarity. We are going to march as proudly and peacefully and patriotically as we can from the Capitol here to the jail and hold our vigil, because it is very difficult for these veterans, and so many of J6ers are veterans. So many. Ashley was a veteran of the United States, and in my opinion, she died for this country. Amen. So we're going to do this weekend, and we're going to do it with pride. And let's come celebrate 300 days, and let's keep it going. Thank you, everybody who shows up. Thank you, Jenny, for coming down and speaking.
Woo!
We'll be back at it later, you guys.
Awesome.
Oh, and please go to forashley.com, the number 4, ASHLI.com. You can find these amazing t-shirts that Jenny Cudd has on. You can also find a site to go and get Condemned USA shirts. The Memorial Day shirts are there also. And for Memorial Day,